House Freedom Caucus member Andy Biggs. Congressman, thank you, and thank you for your patience through all of that. What do you make of what the president is saying, sir, first on the health care front and these payments that we were making to insurance companies to cover folks? He wants to stop it.
Yeah, he does, and I think that what he's doing is the right thing, because I think he's providing some motivation or incentives. I'm a big believer in incentives, and I think he's providing incentives for Congress to get back to work on health care reform and repeal, hopefully. But I think that that's a good thing. We'll see how it plays out in the market, but I believe that he's doing is providing the incentives we need in Congress to bring some people together and get something done.
Now, I know you're in the House, Congressman, but he did sort of put the onus on the Senate, hence his meeting today with Mitch McConnell. And even if Mitch McConnell can succeed in keeping 49 of his 52 Republican senators in line, which is by percentage an incredible achievement, if he loses 3, he loses the battle. Do you think the president's going to apply pressure, as he did just now, on those who might not go along?
Well, I think so. I think he's doing what he needs to. He's woodshedding with some people. He's getting them in, like he's getting them to come together and as individuals. I think that's a good thing. And I think he's using the bully pulpit, and I think that's also a presidential ploy as well to try to get something moving. And so I applaud him on that. I think that's good leadership, and I think that needs to happen.
You know, sir, I heard of the earlier part of his remarks. He's still keen on the wall. I know you're keen on the wall. Don't forget the wall. Yeah. Others are saying with everything going on, it's not realistic now. You say what?
No, I think you have to build the wall. I think that we get distracted over here with some other immigration issues, but the first issue, the issue that brought him to the front in the campaign and what is very important to Republicans is to build the wall and secure the border. That you need to do that before you start doing some of these other programs, because it shows two things. Number one, integrity and commitment. And the other thing, it allows you to then have a rational discussion without all the emotion that goes with an immigration issue.
You know, you're closer to this than I am, Congressman, but I get the feeling that passage on any of these things, from your budget to ultimately tax cuts, whatever final version is out there for a vote, is a lot easier in the House than it will prove in the Senate, where it's dicey looking at just the Senate budget vote. And I'm beginning to wonder whether that could signal problems, because I'm already seeing a lot of key parts of the tax measure being debated, or talk of spreading it out, like the tax cut in corporate rates from 35% to 20%. Maybe don't do it all at once, stagger it. There is history and precedent to that with the Reagan tax cuts and what have you. But how do you feel about that? How flexible are you on that?
Well, I think it's a mistake to delay any part of tax reform. I think that you want to provide relief for families and individuals, but at the same time, you have to provide relief for the corporations. We have the highest tax rate in the world, and the pass-throughs, and you need to reduce those down, because they're the job creators. They're the ones on Main Street that are building jobs, creating the economy that's going to help the individuals and families as well. So I just think that separating it out would be about as confused as putting hemorrhoid cream on your own toothbrush. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, thank you for that imagery, Congressman. We do appreciate it. No, but I do know where you're coming from. Thank you very, very much. Good seeing you. All right. Well.